crap, is this thing burning up on us or what? She's throwing you some good weather and some good wind, you gotta take it. Hey man, I'm doing what I can to stay out of the sun. That's awesome though. You know what, that's a lot cooler than I thought it was gonna be. All right, welcome back. This is Matt with Midwest Sailor. I'm happy to say I got PJ back on board as a crewmate. We got a few things we wanna hit. Our missions today, fishing, checking out our navigation. I have a new navigation app. I wanna make sure that's up and running. First goal is to get to an oil rig. It's about 5 miles off. It's called Gina. We want to sail around it, and we're leaving the canvas open to see if we want to go further. If we have some good wind, we might even push past Gina today to see if is Anacapa in the cards today. We will find out. If we got enough wind, we might do that, but we also want to get this fishing pole going and see if we can catch something. But PJ, I'm gonna go ahead and undo these dock lines. You just stay put, and we'll be off in a moment. Let's do it. You're off the boat and you're on the dock, you can really maneuver the boat just by holding on to it. You can push it the direction you want to go. So that helps. It gives me more confidence when I'm solo. It definitely helps having someone else on board as well. Even though you didn't really do much. I didn't ask you to do anything, so it's okay. It's all good. So now we are getting out into the harbor, and what I'm going to do is put this in neutral, and I'm gonna go ahead and raise the mainsail. So I do have a little bit of a tangle with the line up around one of my lights. Ah, there we go. Should be getting out of this harbor no problem, and then once we hit past the breakers, we might be full on sailing. I haven't seen any other sailboats, have you?
Not sailing, nope. They're all like mini Stugats.
What a beautiful day we have today. We can actually see out to Santa Cruz Island right now, which is rare. I don't think I've ever seen it that clear. Miss Laird Hamilton over here. Paddleboarding is no joke. Like, you need not only strength, balance, you got to have endurance. Last time we were out, PJ and I, we saw a paddleboarder who he paddled himself to Anacapa Island, which is about 13 miles. So it's a 26-mile paddleboard. Apparently, it is something that people do on the regular, which blows my mind. I think today might be the day. Conditions are great. We can actually see the island itself. Gina is right out in front of us. We're gonna head towards Gina, and there's a good chance we press on even further out to Anacapa today. I might be hitting my goal a lot sooner than expected. I think that's part of boating. You got to take the conditions that are given to you, and the conditions right now are actually really great. So we're gonna do it, man. One of our main objectives today is I have the Navionics app, and I've never used it before, but I just turned it on, and I believe it is tracking our movements. So this was something that I needed to figure out how to do. I've been playing around with it during the week, but I've never had it on when I'm out in the water. This will be a good test to see how this works. Ideally, what we want to do is have this on, and we'll travel wherever we're going, and then we'll try to follow our tracks back in. So this is a good kind of safety device, as well as just, you know, knowing where we are on the water. Another cool thing about it is it does track knots, you know, how fast we're moving in the water, which none of my controls on the boat actually do that. So that's cool. If this is actually really working, we'll know how fast we're going. So with that said, what I need to do is, we're just kind of in neutral right now. I need to adjust the mainsail, and then I'm also gonna get the head sail out, and we're gonna get full on sailing here. All right, engine's off, and we're gonna go ahead and get this head sail out now. Let this out. Got a huge knot, which is not good.
Decent pun.
Okay. We managed to get about half of that head sail out. Head sail line is all caught up in a big rope. And I got a couple of boats coming in right now, so I don't want to mess with it right now. I just want to keep us heading the right direction and out of the way of those boats, and then I'll deal with that in a moment. But we are sailing. Our sails look not great. There's a lot of adjustment that needs to be done, but we will get to that. This was something I should have considered before we even took off. Is now I have a huge knot, and we're getting powered. I can't get it out right now.
So this thing is about half, huh?
Yeah. But if I point back into the wind, it'll loosen it up. But I'm still waiting for this boat to cross us. We'll point to wind, and these sails are gonna start flopping around.
Woo! So what's going on right now?
We're full on sailing. We're going like 5 to 6 knots. We have wind coming out of the west, and man, we're pointed straight to Anacapa, and we might even try to go around the back side of the island. And there's an anchor spot over there. We might test out our anchor.
All right. How's this app doing?
The app is good. It's keeping track of you know, our route. It's keeping track of our speed and distance. The main advantage of that is we'll be able to just kind of follow our track back into the harbor. But I would say these are about ideal conditions for me right now as far as the sailing goes. It's like a light breeze, but it's consistent, and we don't have a whole lot of swell or current. So this is ideal. This is great practice. I've learned a lot already.
How's the sail looking?
Really good. We're trimming the sail.
What happened? You said we got off course?
Yeah, we got off course. I wasn't keeping a good watch on which way we were headed. I was messing with that sail, and I
And
got pointed the wrong way.
Steering with your right foot, it's all good. That's what happens.
We got a huge freighter ship. We're entering into the Santa Barbara Channel, you know, the shipping lane, basically. And there is a huge freighter ship that we're crossing paths with.
It's Costco shipping.
So what I'm gonna start doing is pointing my bow behind him so he knows that, you know, we're giving him the right of way.
I'm sure that honk is for us.
Yeah. He's honking. He's letting us know, like, hey, I'm a big ass ship, and we're coming through. So give way, which was nice, you know, letting us know he's there.
Yo, that looks crazy from here. It looks like they're going right at each other, but that sailboat's going right behind that Costco ship.
And this second one, yeah, it's definitely getting closer. Wow, it looks huge. Our neighbor here behind us, who looks like he's gonna wait for the second one to pass, and we'll go behind the ship. So I'm just kind of learning off of what these other boats are doing. I think that's a smart, you know, kind of a smart way to go about it. He's definitely, you know, we're off the wind now. We're just kind of chilling, and we're just gonna let this big guy go ahead, and we'll cut back behind him.
It's a big city.
This is a good experience. Oh, there's some dolphins.
There we go.
We got dolphins.
There they are.
Oh yeah.
There they are.
Yeah.
We are so close to this container ship, but we had our friends over here that were doing the same thing as us, just kind of letting this big guy cross us.
And then we're gonna head in right behind him and start pointing the bow back towards Anacapa.
5.2, 5.6. We got a good track.
The bow is now pointed to the east of Anacapa, and we're making our way there. I feel like I have a lot to learn as far as adjusting these sails and maneuvering this boat in a better way. There was a guy that we were in line with right before we crossed the channel who, when we went behind that shipping container, he just flew, and we can't even see him now. So he was going a lot faster than us, so I don't know how to like get faster. I don't know if this boat is designed, you know, for speed at all, but I definitely have some things to learn as far as trimming these sails. Go ahead and bring in this head sail, and I think we're going to turn the motor on just so we have complete control when we're maneuvering around the island itself. Okay, not pretty, but the job was done. The head sail is in. So Anacapa is kind of like barren. There's not a whole lot of grass, or people don't really hike on it. Santa Cruz is the island for camping and hiking, and there's a lot more nature. I think Anacapa is more of kind of just a big rock for birds to land on. Wow, I'd say we made it. This is Anacapa Island, and we're on the back side of it. We're on the southeast side of the island. $46. Oh yeah, it was worth it. It's beautiful. I don't want to break it.
Nah, slowly, smoothly.
What is that thing?
It looks like an ice cube with
seeds
inside of it.
That's the brain. That's it. That's the eyeball and brain.
I do want to stay, but it might be time to head out. We didn't actually get the anchor in. We thought we could maybe get lucky with fishing, so kind of just spent our time fishing, and I think now it's time to head back. Up front there, you can see the lighthouse, Anacapa Lighthouse, and you can hear the seals. But then there's something that sounds like a cat back there. Do you hear that?
It's coming from where the seals are too, and it's definitely a cat's meow, or seagulls, or baby seals.
I guess that's a baby seal. It
It's
sounds
a
like
baby
a
It sounds like a meow. I
yeah,
can
a meow.
clearly hear
A
it.
cat is meowing.
Seals.
There's some cats on there. It'd be a great place for a cat. Plenty of birds to go after.
Nothing jammed out over here. It's pretty much, I mean, in all honesty, that's like a rookie mistake from a guy that's been out here several times.
You know what? Every time I come out here, I always wear jeans. I wear the same pair of jeans, my boat jeans. And also I wear shoes out here. Usually I'm like in basketball shoes. And so today is the day that I didn't bring any socks, any shoes, any jeans. And it's the day I'm sitting out in the sun the most. Okay, so now that we're leaving Anacapa, we got to make sure we start pointing ourselves the right way back home so we don't get too far off course. What I want to do is just get a mile or two away from the island, and then I'm going to kind of look at my phone. I have a general direction where I want to go, but now I need to get the Navionics app out and make sure we're pointed the right way. We got a journey heading back, actually. We're guessing we have 10 to 12 miles to go, and we are pointed straight at Gina, the oil rig, and we're motor sailing because we're heading up on that Santa Barbara Channel, where all the freight ships go through. So we want to make sure we get through there safely, and our wind is really kind of coming in and out, so we're just we kept the sails up and turned the engine on, and we're gonna motor on through and hopefully we can pick up some wind here. Still pretty nice out. We got a few hours left of sunshine, which I think is gonna put us back into the slip probably right at sunset. We're pretty close to it. So we might have planned this out good timing wise, like as far as, you know, how long we took to get there and how long we stayed out there.
Yeah, we're good.
We're just passing Gina. Oh crap. He's back.
Had to scoop this up with an oar.
That's my first mate right there.
We
Thanks,
got
man.
it. We got it. Ooh.
Oh man, I'm feeling kind of beat up. How are you?
I'm drained. I'm drained.
That was an epic journey. We got in safely. Everything's tied down. Everything's
Sun's
put
still
away.
out. It's not even dark yet.
We did it. We accomplished our goal. We made it to Anacapa. Thank you, PJ, for joining me, man.
Of course,
'Cause
man.
I don't think
That was fun.
I could not have done that without you. You saw how difficult it is
Oh, yeah.
to do certain things, even with two people. I can't believe we did it.
That was fun.
I've been thinking about that for years, you know.
That
I
was
had
awesome.
no idea how I was gonna make it, but just taking it one step at a time and just kind of trusting that you'll figure it out as you go.
It was worth it.
It was worth it, man. That was awesome. We didn't plan on doing it, but conditions were right, so we took it. That's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Let's drive home. Let's get out of here.